Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for love for the second half of November. Let's see what's going on for you. I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, by the way. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will be notified. But let's see what we have going on for you. Already looks really good, so I like that. All right. Yeah, you start off with the Ten of Hearts and the Eight of Spades as well. I feel like for some of you, you could be having somebody very loyal to you. Some of you could be with this person, or this person will be coming in for you at this time as well. Some of you could be coming off of a break from love as well. Eight of Spades is just like having climbed a mountain. You've been dealing with a lot, and now you're like ready to just you've been taking a break, or maybe went through a difficult breakup or something, and now you're ready to get back out in the dating world, is what the Ten of Hearts says. The Ten of Hearts is a card of fortune after difficulty, so I do feel like there could be some fortune coming in for you. This could be in regards to finances as well. I will be doing the financial readings next week also, but this is new love also for those of you who are looking. I do feel like for some of you, again, this could be questioning loyalty. Eight of Spades can be a card of addiction. So again, if you're dealing with somebody with an addiction or something like that, again, that could be causing problems, and you might be thinking of moving on to something new. Next, you have the Eight of Clubs with the Two of Diamonds as well. Again, this just tells me that some of you are more focused on finances, and that's fine. Some of you could just be more focused on earnings and things like that right now. Could be more focused on business or starting a business with the Two of Diamonds. Eight of Clubs says that you could be starting off with somebody as friends as well. Some of you could meet somebody through work, or could have met somebody through work, and again, there could be confusion in that relationship with this Eight of Clubs. It's like you don't know where you stand, or maybe there needs to be more like emotion going on there in the relationship, or again, maybe the two of you have been through a lot. Eight of Clubs is like going through the jungle, like chopping your way through a jungle. So some of you could feel that in a relationship at this time. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It just is kind of a thing. It just says you two are trying to figure out your life and like what direction you're going in. And again, it could just represent the two of you working through that. Could bring you closer together. Two of Diamonds is a perfect match. So if you met somebody at work, it could be your perfect match at this time. Two of Diamonds could also be that you meet somebody who's very financially stable as well. But again, they might have different life goals. Again, I don't feel like this is a bad thing or a good thing. I feel like it just is what I would say with those two cards there. Next, you have the King of Spades and the Ten of Spades coming up here. So I feel like this person could have a lot of authority. So some of you could be attracting somebody more mature than you, older than you, or somebody who just has a lot of authority in life. They could literally be like a cop or something like that, or a lawyer, something with a lot of authority. Or they could just be somebody who's been through a lot. So like I said, Eight of Clubs, somebody who's had a lot of life experiences. King of Spades is my card of wisdom, but it's a card of having gained that wisdom through difficulties, challenges, or just a rough life, but they're better. Again, this is a very good card. This is a card, if somebody's been through a rough life, this is what you want them to show up as, because it says that they have truly learned from those experiences, and now they're using those things for success. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who just came off of a breakup as well. Eight of Clubs again here with the Ten of Spades. So again, you could just be trying to work through that. They could still be thinking about that past person, and again, maybe you don't even know. Or maybe you just sense a little bit of distance. I feel like with time it'll clear up. Ten of Spades, time. It's tied to Saturn, so it just says with time those feelings will clear up, or things will become more clear between the two of you. Again, for some of you, this is you leaving a relationship for something that's more mature, or leaving for somebody who is more mature, who kind of has their stuff together, which is something that I think that you want at this time as well. Next, in your challenge position here, you have the Four of Spades with the Jack of Hearts. It's funny, like two other signs have had the Four of Spades in their challenge position. Again, this could just say that you're recovering from a breakup. I would say that I feel like this is probably pretty obvious with the astrology. Venus retrograde, again, during Venus retrograde, we can deal with a lot of people who literally just went through a breakup with that retrograde. So you could be dealing with somebody who went through a breakup, or you could be dealing with somebody who has a lot of interest as well. They could be having a lot of people who are interested in them at this time. Again, this is you, and I feel like it's saying that. Also, speaking of maturity with this card here, it's almost like you could be getting into a relationship where it's just like the very beginning, but it could also be very immature. So I'd say, I feel like I said the same thing to Cancer. I would just take your time in anything that just hasn't developed like fully yet, because again, this says it could be a very good relationship for you, but again, it's just going to take like a little bit of time. It's just like a little bit too early, or there just needs to be more things that kind of go into the relationship at this time. Jack of Hearts would also say that if you've been single for a long time, there could be somebody who comes in that's interested in you at this time, and again, that could be the recovery with that Four of Spades. It could be a new relationship. Next, you have the Queen of Spades and the Nine of Spades as well. Again, I feel like some of you are dealing with a situation where the other person can't let go of the past, or you are trying to let go of your past at this time. So I would definitely do that. Again, it seems like all water signs, out of all the questions I get on the daily readings I do, it seems like water signs are the ones that are having like the biggest focus on past relationships. So again, you could be trying to break free from the past. Queen of Clubs says you're attractive at this time. People are attracted to you. Venus will be coming back through your sign again, so that makes sense. And I would just say get out there and date if you're single with that Queen of Clubs. It could be a card of, somebody who's trying to trick you as well. So be careful of that. Be careful of anybody who's like too seductive, who's like too charming, who's too smooth. I would be careful of that energy. But other than that, this is actually good. This is coming up in your help position here of like what will help you. So again, I feel like letting go of the past or starting something new here will be of a big help to a lot of you Scorpios. And finally, you have the Ace of Diamonds and the Jack of Diamonds. Look at that. I feel like there could be new love coming in for a lot of you that are single. Eight of Diamonds says pay attention to past cycles. And again, this comes up a lot now too. Venus opposite Uranus, I feel like, is causing this needing to pay attention to cycles. It's like if you keep reliving the same type of relationship, this card says like, move on to something new. It is also a card of paying attention to the details in the relationship. With Pluto and Saturn, that's like the detective, I call it. So I feel like you need to pay attention to the little things. I don't feel like your intuition is lying to you. I feel like some of you could be, making something out to be better than you think it is, or better than it actually is as far as a relationship is concerned. So I'd say no idealizing a relationship. I feel like you need to, see it for exactly what it truly is at this time. And I feel like that will help you. Again, that could improve the relationship. I also feel like this could be better finances coming in for you. So again, better money. This could be for your partner as well, if you're partnered up. And so that increase in finances could also be helping the relationship go in the right direction. Eight of Diamonds says there needs to be equal give and take in the relationship. There, both sides need to be giving the same amount. So it does say try to create that balance in your relationship. But other than that, looks pretty good to me. So thank you for watching and enjoy your month.